I cannot remember when the last time we streamed Genshin was. I know it was for the Sijuin story, but that feels so long ago. At least a week, possibly more. Maybe even 2 weeks. 3, maybe? Anywho, all that's planned on today is we're going to be going through, or attempting to go through, Imaginarium Theater. I'm told it's been added at this point. My reaction to the Natlin preview teaser is also up, as well as my reaction to the 4.8 trailer. So if you want to go watch that, go watch that. It's live on my YouTube. Not live on my YouTube. It's up on my YouTube. Anywho, if you want to see me do other stuff and be up to date on what I'm currently doing, best way to do that would be to follow me on the Discord. I put the links to it on my About pages here on Twitch, as well as in the description of my YouTube VODs. And frankly, just every video we upload on YouTube should have the Discord linked in it. Haven't been spammed with people trying to get me to buy their art in a while, so that's been a big plus. Don't feel like I ever have to mention that all that often. And my phone's blowing up because apparently the Shrek 5 movie was just announced. I haven't fact-checked it yet, so maybe that's real. Who knows? I know that there's been talks of doing another Shrek movie for a while now, but I don't know if it was ever going anywhere. Because, like, Mike Myers is retired, for last I checked. Anyhow, I'm getting a little bit off topic. So yeah, Imaginarium Theater. It's a new endgame mode like Spiral Abyss. I don't usually attempt Spiral Abyss all that often. Mainly because I don't really have the patience for it, I should say. I only recently started to build my characters in, like, the way the meta demands me to do so. So I only really have 2 teams that are even capable of tackling it, and even then I don't think I've ever 36 starred it. I can, like, complete it. I just can't get max stars on all of them. I think, like, the most I can do is, like, 2-star everything. On, like, those last 4 floors. Which is why, from this point onwards, I'm just going to be saving up, for signature weapons on some of my 5 stars, because I feel like upping the damage of the team I have is the only way I'm going to really get through a lot of this harder content. Because I have good supports, I just have to build them better. And today's stream is probably going to be a bit of a showcase of how bad I am at building characters. Stellar Reunion is now available. Have I not played for that long? I took a long enough break that I have Stellar Reunion. Double Drop, Unpetrified Trees, Blossom of Wealth, Story, and Hangout Events. Okay. Oh, there it is. Imaginarium Theater. Unending Story. If I remember correctly, I'm told this is going to be in the Mondstadt library. Yep, that tracks. I'm told that this will make it easier for me to do Spiral Abyss because we're supposedly going to get permanent bonuses just for attempting it. So that's going to be interesting to try out. What worries me about what they talked about with Imaginarium Theater is that it's going to be about having it's going to be kind of a character check, and that's what people have told me. And it's going to incentivize people to start leveling up more varieties of characters instead of just going all in on like 1 or 2. But unlike the Spiral Abyss, it's neat that we have story attached to it for once. So I'm interested to see how this goes. So longtime fans of the channel will know that I only have like 2 combat teams right now. I have like a Kaching Overload team, and I have like a Wanderer all Animo team. You know, a funny thing, I always constantly complain that we still can't explore the upstairs of the Knights of Favonius building. It's just there, taunting us. And I know that we still don't get to explore it, because this event is not there. Instead of putting it upstairs there, they decided to put it in an area we've already explored. The library. Has this door always been here? I don't even remember. Visit the mysterious room. Where's Lisa? Lisa, there's a mysterious room that wasn't here before. You're in charge of the library, right? You know something about it, right? Wolf plushie.
Huh? What's a place like this doing in a library? Could this be the restricted section Lisa mentioned?
Could this be the restricted section?
Doesn't quite feel like it, though.
It looks a little too magic-y to me.
You don't think this place is hiding some terrible secret, do you? Like those rooms you always hear about in scary stories? You know, the ones that are usually totally off limits?
Is it just me or does Paimon's voice sound different? Or is it because I've been slowly losing my hearing that it sounds different? Surely it would be locked if that were the case.
That's true. We just kind of waltzed in here. And it didn't seem like the lock had been broken or anything. Wait, hang on a minute. This isn't the door we came in through. Are we even in the library anymore?
We could be underneath Cider Lake. Perhaps we reached another world.
You think? Wow, that's pretty impressive, building all this under the lake. Wait, no, that's ridiculous. No way is that where we are. Too bad Lisa's not working today. Otherwise
God damn it.
I could ask her. Well, we're here anyhow, and this place doesn't look too dangerous. Why don't we just take a look around?
I kind of was hoping Lisa would be here so we can get some of this shit explained. That painting is moving over there.
New places are meant for exploring, after all. You gotta try all kinds of new things to become a good and experienced guide. Ooh, look, a stuffed wolf toy! So cute! It's so fluffy and soft. Huh. Wonder who left it here.
For all you know, that toy might be this room's real master. Or it might be the guardian of this mysterious room.
What sort of guardian would be dozing away on the sofa like this?
Any guardian that owns a sofa like this.
No danger in sight. Saw nothing means nothing happened.
I love Paimon. Paimon's great.
We should probably just leave it here for now. This place is huge, so let's keep on exploring.
Teleport waypoint. Imaginarium theater unlocked. Dive into the fantastical drama by playing out yada yada yada. You need this Fantasia tome in the theater lobby to start the Imaginarium Theater Challenge. The theme of the Imaginarium Theater will change every so often, with its participation conditions and special guest characters changing along with it. The opening characters of each season will gain the Fantastical Blessings, which will grant them special buffs and performance challenges in their adventures across Tiamat. You must select companions to form a party for the challenges according to the restrictions by the performance requirements. Each character starts with 2 vigor. Each time they complete the X performance challenge, they will lose 1 vigor. So you can only use certain characters a certain number of times. Is that what I'm getting? More books. The Little Witch and the Undying Fire. Feeling Firm. God, more books for me to read, huh? You know what's even crazier is I think there's someone on YouTube that literally... Oh, wow. Witch's Tea Party. Angel's Share. Yeah, someone on YouTube recently just posted a review of all of the books in Genshin. And I feel like that's going to be immediately undermined by the fact that there's new books in here already. Let's just keep collecting books. Yeah, the quest is over already. They just want us to start exploring. The Little Witch in the Undying Fire. Wonder if that's going to be a parallel to Senora. Looks like it's just an ordinary closet. What's up? Something wrong? Perhaps I'll meet a lion in there. The lion, the witch, and the wardrobe. Why would there be a lion in a closet? Perhaps we should try somewhere else. Keep the strange comments to a minimum while we're at it. Darn, I thought we'd get to climb into it like Star Rail for a gag. Feline firm. The words on these pages, the writing's so blurred, Paimon can't make out what it says. But is that a clock hanging behind the desk? It's completely still. Looks like it's broken. Linger while thou art so fair. Huh? Are you okay? Seriously, stop suddenly saying such strange things. Ahem. Anyway, it seems like there isn't anything worth looking at here. Maybe we should try elsewhere. Ooh. This is neat looking. Seasoned fortune slip. I love everyone. Youths, brown or golden-eyed, overbearing friends, and even those considered mediocre. Why, for these loving gazes slip away at my side like a dandelion wine spilled on the ground undrunk. Such a thing would be completely intolerable. How could you, then, accuse me of being fickle in my affections? No, my friend. If you love all people, that just means that you have never learned what it means to truly love. A Breeze Upon the Lake. Anecdotal Anthology, Part 7. Overflowing sonority often proves shallow and thin spread, while experiences born of purity cut deeper. Focus on what you're looking forward to most, and you'll be rewarded far more than you imagine. Embrace sincere hope in your heart and see the future of your dreams run toward you. That was neat. Keep finding books. Look, Dan, a treasure chest. So beautifully decorated in such an unmissable spot, almost as if it's trying to tempt us into opening it. Maybe the key is somewhere nearby? Let's have a look around. We might be able to find it. I wonder what kind of treasure it's hiding. Have I still not found all of the copies of this? Huh. I must have missed one somewhere. Now you mention it, this place looks a bit like a stage. But then shouldn't the curtains be hanging out in front of the stage? Do you think that they've been put up here to hide something behind it? Anyway, never mind that for now. Let's look around elsewhere. Look over there, desserts. They look delicious. You'd think desserts like those won't last long. But even the fruit in the cake looks so fresh, like someone just made it. Paimon's drooling just looking at it. Think no one else is around? It'll go to waste if someone doesn't eat it soon. Why don't we just try a mouthful or two? It might be a trap for catching Paimons. Huh? You're saying that these desserts are actually monsters in disguise? And that when Paimon goes to eat them, they'll chomp or gobble down a single bite instead? No way, impossible. They look so lovingly made. And it might have been Lisa who made them. It seems wrong to just start eating them without asking permission. And that goes back to the library. It's so cute, Paimon can't help herself from petting it. Pat its head. You and Paimon pet the fluffy wolf toy. So soft. It's warm, fluffy, and full of cotton, just like Paimon imagined. Alright, let's keep looking somewhere else. Alright. That's enough faffing around. Let's see. Alright, let's check out the book. Oh, the butterfly opened the book. That's cute. "22 days. Season rules. Only Pyro, Electro, and Animo characters, as well as special guest stars, may perform in the season's show. No! Easy mode, normal mode. 13 selectable characters, not enough to start challenge. So yeah, 10, 14, 18. So I can only do easy right now. You must select 10 characters to participate in the challenge. Characters that have reached level 60. You can invite one supporting cast. These are the special guest stars, and I don't have any of them. That's why it won't let me use them. So you can use these 4 because they're the ones that are on banner currently. Or were on banner currently, I guess. Current alternate cast. Alternate cast members can be used to replenish your principal cast. Complete combat events, choose companion events in order to join the principal cast. Special guest stars are designated selectable characters that do not meet the elemental requirements for that season. You can invite supporting cast. Ah, so people on my list. Got it. Okay. Let's give this a try. All sorts of events happen during the Imaginarium Theater Challenge. Of these companion events, allow the alternate cast members to join your principal cast. Wondrous boons can grant your party combat buffs. Mystery caches can give certain benefits, carry out a certain amount of risk. Okay. Selecting companion, wondrous boon, cache events, and other event comments will be refreshed. When combat event is selected, you'll go to the stage to start the current performance. Characters who haven't yet participated in the game mode have a chance to provide the external audience support or companion events. Wondrous Ecker and bring additional benefits. Okay. So we have 100 of this stuff. This gives us 80. I guess we can do a normal battle. Power characters have the advantage. Defeat all opponents. Bonus. Defeat 2 opponents using elemental skills. Star challenge. Defeat all opponents within 90 seconds. I don't know about that. So this is the principal cast. That seems straightforward. Party setup. As the challenge proceeds, you reset performance. Change your party setup. Change the challenge again. Okay. Each character, yeah, the vigor mechanic, so we can only use them twice. So this is the Pyro one. So we probably want to do it like this. Oop. So we probably want to go, what's a good team for Pyro? Grab Kuki, Toma, Arlecchino, and I guess Clarand? Okay. At least I know how to use 2 of these characters. How hard could this be? That's neat. Oh, that's cool.
Check this out.
Alright. Just kill everything, Arlecchino. Paraware says hello. I don't like the music here. It seems kind of boring. One more.
Overruled. Ready.
Pop, 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 pop.
Hunt them down.
Don't get too close.
Well, I didn't think we'd be able to do that in 90 seconds, but I forgot Arlecchino is busted. And Clorand seems equally busted. There goes all the vigors. Principal cast expanded. Now we have a ka-ching. Oh no, sorry guests, hello!
I've been waiting here for the longest time and nobody came. I was only planning to rest my eyes for a bit, but the sofa was so comfy, I guess I dozed off.
I wasn't expecting it to be voiced considering this was... I don't know why.
Let's I can talk!
Sure can. Talking is one of the things I can do. Alright, so... yes. Introductions are in order, aren't they? Greetings, my dear guests. My name is...
You don't know your name?
Wait. What's my name?
Not sure we can help you with that one, buddy. Guess you were in a pretty deep sleep, huh? Seems like you're still waking up.
You're Sir Howlsworth, an honorary knight, much renowned and loved by all.
Huh? Really?
No. Don't take anything Ether says at face value.
We're just messing with you.
That's kind of rude, to be honest.
Anyway, Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Okay, great, that went well. At least this mysterious room doesn't rob everyone of their memories.
I must apologize. I must have slept for so long that I can't remember what's real and what's a dream anymore. I did have a lot of dreams while I was asleep.
That's what people who are asleep do.
Okay, concentrate. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, the current me is a concierge in charge of attending to any guests that find themselves here. Yes, you may call me Wolfie.
Okay, but, if all you can remember are your dreams, what makes you think any of them are real experiences? They're just products of your imagination, right?
You mean, if it comes from my imagination, it can't be real life? Oh. Well, it sounds like you know more about that kind of thing than I do. I can't tell the difference at all.
Probably because you're a stuffed animal.
I remember a time when a horde curse was put on me. My heart was cased in unmelting ice, and I had to spend my days in agonizing solitude, surrounded by nothing but boundless tundra.
Are you Rostam?
I also remember playing with Whitefang in the misty forest. We chased golden butterflies, waded through rushing streams, and shattered the very moon beneath our feet.
I feel like my lore sense is tingling. I feel like I should know who this is and who he's talking
I'll never
about.
forget marching in that celebratory procession with the other troops, being showered in confetti as I excitedly waited for Her Majesty the Queen to bestow her honor upon me. It was glorious.
Then again, Wolfie here is talking about dreams, so I have to take none of this at anything other than fate. I have to take everything they're saying with a grain of salt.
To me, all these events are indistinguishable from real experiences. Take my latest dream, for instance. I remember being in a garden of forking paths, and Madame Mage said to me, "From now on, you are a concierge. Be sure to treat your guests well." And I found myself here. And like I said, I waited and waited and waited. And now, finally, 2 guests have arrived. At last, I can fulfill my duty.
I have a feeling that some of those dreams are actually memories of a past life. Now you're a stuffed animal.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
About Madame Mage.
Yeah, and who is this Madame Mage? Is she really just a figure from your dream? Seems like there could be more to it than just that.
Well, Madame Mage is Madame Mage. Just as you, dear guests, are guests. She and her friends, oh yes, and they're all mages too. Each one of them is a master of their own type of magic. Conjuring, illusions, and so on.
That sounds like Hex and Circle stuff.
One of them uses a quill pen to cast her spells. She has a very mysterious ink bottle that contains fantasy truth. I had a little taste when she wasn't looking, and oh my goodness was it bitter.
You
Blech.
ate ink. You ate magic ink. Also, for those who didn't do the Windbloom event, because apparently that's super important to the lore now, I guess. I'm really annoyed how many characters were talked about and introduced into that. I believe Scarlet is the name of the... Scarlet was the mage that was the author that had the magic writing and whatnot.
But the other mages all love her magic. They use their powers of creation to transform her fantasy truth into true fantasy. How do they do that? I haven't the slightest idea. I'm just a toy with stuffing for brains. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
About this room.
Yeah, what is this place? We came in here through this one door in the library, but we were never able to open it before.
Ah, well, congratulations on your successful entry, dear guests. This is a special room, one that can only be accessed by those who are invited. Seeing as you two have this privilege, you can invite your friends to enter as well. On that note, I'd better tidy up this place as quickly as possible. Oh, and I should prepare some tea and snacks too. You don't mind if they're on the sweeter side, do you?
Of course not! Wait, before we get ahead of ourselves, mind telling us where we are exactly? Are we even still in Mondstadt?
That is a difficult question. Madame Mage created this room using magic, and I don't know magic.
Yeah.
Still, you have my guarantee as concierge that this is a safe and comfortable place. I sincerely hope you enjoy your time here. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
About the book and the battle we just fought.
Yes, I saw! You were magnificent! I was completely enraptured by your performance.
What do you mean, performance?
Well, Madame Mage says that every page of a storybook is a segment of the present.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure only the most distinguished of guests are able to take the stage as the story's protagonist and put on a show as spectacular as yours. What a thrilling battle! Yes, that's what every story
If I
needs
switch
to
to
spice things
Traveler
up.
to,
Naturally, those are the kinds
Electro.
of stories I love reading the most.
that means I would be able to use the Traveler here right now. Have they not added a feature that lets me switch through that on the fly yet?
I wonder what would make a good title for a book about your magnificent performance. Should we call it a saga? An epic? A tale of conquest?
A travail.
A chronicle of combat? Choices, choices. In any case, I do hope you will be so kind as to indulge us with more of your fine performances. In fact, scratch that. I'm afraid I shall have to insist. The story of the present is waiting to be written, and you, dear guests, are the ones to fill its pages. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
Nah, that's it.
This place is getting more confusing by the second, but Wolfie seems alright. So, we should be fine, right? Besides, our goal is to set foot in every corner of Teyvat, and the courage to boldly go where others dare not to tread is what will take us there.
Wow, what a wonderful line! Spoken like a true adventurer.
You bet, we're the real deal!
Is that so? Well then, I'd better make sure I do my duty as concierge of this place. I hope this can be somewhere for you to rest and recuperate when you're weary, so that you can embark on your next adventure refreshed and renewed. Come back here anytime if you get tired. I'll be sure to take good care of you.
Okay. Well, that was definitely something. Oh, Claren's here now.
People often believe me to be highly focused on securing victories. I am a champion duelist, after all. The truth, however, is just the opposite. It is the spirit of the challenger that I value above all else. If someone is willing to face me head-on, they have my respect, no matter who secures the title of victor in the end. Strength is something that can be gained through experience. Courage, however, comes from within.
Huh. Oh, Arlecchino's standing here by the desk.
You intend to take a rest. I concur. You do look quite tired. Self-knowledge is a good trait to have. Better to walk at a slower pace if it means you will travel further in the end.
Are we gonna get, like, new voice dialogue for, like, whoever the guest characters are for the whatever week? This is gonna be kind of neat.
I brought some coffee candies. Here, take one.
I used to hate those as a kid. Now as an adult, I think they're fine.
You intend to... Self-knowledge is... I brought some coffee.
Okay, just in case the dialogue changed. And that's Wolfie over here, concierge.
I'm afraid I still have some work to do before everything is ready. Thank you for your patience, my dear guests. If you'd like, you can take the stage and perform once more. There'll be toy medals waiting for you in treasure chests afterwards.
Okay. That's how the treasure chest works. Cookie's in the big chair now. The big chair.
You can leave the trickier opponents to me. You did invite me here after all, so I'll do my part for the cause, no problem. As for what part that'll be exactly, arrange that however you wish. I can handle it.
Ever reliable. Oh, I forgot to look at this painting. That's probably who Wolfie was, the person in the painting. Come to think of it, Paimon thinks she's seen this character in a storybook before. Which book? Oh. I can't even look at the archives while I'm in here. Interesting.
Thanks for inviting me here. If there's nothing too urgent that needs your attention, why not take a seat and relax for a bit? I'll make you some tea. Oh, don't mention it. It's nothing, really. I'd hate to see anyone who needs my care tiring themselves out too much.
Okay. So only the people we use show up here. Unless, like, Wanderer and Farazan are just hiding in the corner somewhere. Alright. Let's continue. Act 2. How many acts are there? Battle normal, battle normal. Wondrous Boon. Let's check this out. They select 1 or 3 Wondrous Boons. Cool. The Rigging Shock. When Overload is triggered on an opponent, Shockwave will be unleashed in the opponent's position. Dealing damage is effectively triggered once every 4 seconds. Pivotal Moment. After a character receives healing, the damage their elemental skill deals is increased by 8%. Burning Patch. When a character triggers Vaporize, Melt, Overload, Burning, Burgeon, Pyro Swirl, all elemental physical res reduced by 10%. I mean, this seems like the best. Mystery Cake. One of 2 mystery caches. Oh, it's mystery cache, not cake. I don't know why my brain read that as cake. Gain choice. When choosing mystery cache event, you can reset the selectable effects one time. Gain 1 random wondrous boon after the completion of the sex combat event. No more alternative cast members will join the principal cast. I don't know, let's get that. Companion random. Choose 1 character to join the principal cast from 2 random characters. Sure. I'll grab
Let
Jean.
the wind lead.
Let's just grab the boon, because we can. Wind visual effects. After the active character triggers a swirl reaction on an opponent, crit damage increases by 10%. For 6 seconds, this effect can stack up to 3 times. Each stack is independent, and this effect is removed when the character leaves the field. The active character receives 15% more damage when they receive healing. They call down thunder strikes. Huh. Myriad multicolored decorations. When the opponent is defeated, there's a 50% chance to unleash elemental shockwave at the opponent's location. I'm gonna grab this one. And now we're out of stuff, so we'll just go for normal battle. Let's fight you. Confirm. Alright. I forgot to read what the effect of this battle was. Defeat all opponents. Bonus challenge. Trigger a swirl reaction 5 times. Star challenge. All opponents in 75 seconds. That's going to be hard. So let's go with you first. You second. You third, you last. Alright.
Too late for regrets.
Fire it up!
Behold!
Bow your head! Here's backup!
Truth repeats its course.
Barbados, guide us.
Squall and Fury!
31 seconds. Not bad. There goes all Toma's energy, though. Bennett's on the cast. All right, Madame Faruzan, what do you have to say?
I know that many of the younger generation see me as a sort of legendary figure. Why, my stories and my accomplishments can even be found in Kosharawar textbooks.
Are you sure that's not because you're old?
But it does seem that people aren't quite used to having a legend living among them. No one takes my courses or pays attention to my research. Even securing research funding can be a struggle. If I were lucky enough to have one of my predecessors here in the flesh, I'd be waiting on her hand and foot, serving her tea, massaging her shoulders, asking her all sorts of questions. What happened to this generation? Where is their inquisitiveness? Where is their respect?
I have no clue. How you doing, Logan?
You call crushing ants a challenge? The novelty of these little scuffles quickly wore off for me. Now it's just tedious. It amazes me that some people enjoy it so much.
Yeah, that fight was a little easier than I anticipated. I didn't think that I thought clearing it in 75 seconds would be a challenge. I didn't think that I would almost do it in under 30.
Keep up if you want my help. I don't want to be stuck here all day.
Just brimming with positivity, that guy. Thoma's over here still. Jean!
I am considering whether to fetch my outstanding paperwork so that I can look through it during our downtime.
Ever the busybody.
Overkill? Maybe you're right. In that case, I'll brew some coffee. I'll make one for you too.
I regret not bringing Lisa. I should have brought Lisa to the external cast.
When I was little, my mother often read me bedtime stories.
Ooh, you have new dialogue.
Back then, I thought the world was just like in those stories, and everyone led peaceful, happy lives. It was only later that I realized the difficulties and struggles many people face in society.
They put a lot of effort into
All I
this
can
mode.
do is try my best and stay loyal to the people I care about. Now that I think about it, even though the stories are fictional, they can still help children get a good night's sleep. To me, that's enough.
Intriguing.
I'm afraid I still have some. If you'd like, you can take.
How many acts are there? Get into companion select. Mystery cache. Trump card. Consume all Fantasia flowers in your possession. Gain 1 randomness boon. Gain 2 chances to reroll selectable events. Mystery cache. Surprise, 1,000 mystery selectable effects increase by 1 when choosing mystery cache event. When future events are drawn, one of the selectable events is guaranteed to be a companion event. Random companion, companion select. These are the same right now. Climactic showdown. That's the boss. I forgot that we grabbed Amber.
At the ready.
Amber joins the principal cast. So yeah, Act 3 is the end. Okay. Electra characters have the advantage. So this will be the Electro match, huh? So we'll grab you two because you're the most busted units. And then we'll grab Ka-ching. Really wish I brought Lisa just to hear her dialogue. Yeah, let's hear Amber. I could fight the Jade Plume. Can I kill it in 80 seconds, though?
Dissipate. I'll settle this. No escape. Bet you can't keep up. Ugh! With sword comes shadow.
Time to testify.
Ugh.
A sharpshooter.
Our bond is strong.
Loaded. Hunt them down.
Right?
Dissipate. Incoming. Let it rain. Nowhere to hide.
Out of my way!
Did we get it? After its activated state is finished. I didn't even read that. I should have read that beforehand. We got the weird flower thingy for 80 seconds, though. Three stars. Return to the theater lobby.
Bravo! Bravo! Another spellbinding performance! Are you interested in learning any new thespian tricks? By which I mean dashing and elegant poses. In fact, what would you say to a friendly exchange? I'll teach you some thespian tricks in return for toy medals from the treasure chests.
Sure, why not?
Friendship is a wonderful thing, isn't it? Ah, just the word itself gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling in my heart and my stomach.
Are you sure that it's not just cotton? All my best friendships are built on a warm, fuzzy feeling in my stomach.
Oh, for the love of... Please don't tell Paimon you're thinking about emergency food again. We're talking about friendship here, okay?
I wasn't talking about emergency food. Why would you make that jump?
As long as you believe, even toy medals can be more valuable than gold. That is the magic of imagination. Madam Mage told me that. I can't say I entirely understand what she meant, but... The thespian tricks, I actually got those from a wish I made to Madam Mage. So long as she thinks it's a fair trade, I think it should be fine.
Sounds kinda ominous. Don't a lot of scary stories start out that way? You make a reckless wish to a wicked witch, but you end up regretting it when she forces you to pay an impossible price in return?
Well, that recording's probably corrupted. I might have to download the actual full VOD and edit that.
I believe you're misunderstanding the situation, dear guest. There is absolutely nothing to fear. The witches. And besides, I already told you what the price is. It's the toy medals. There's no catch.
And you're sure about that?
Yes, completely. In any case, I was the one who made the wish. So if someone has to end up paying an impossible price, just leave it to me.
Why do you sound so proud of that?
I enjoy watching your performances, so it's well worth it as far as I'm concerned. I wonder how many blank pages are left in this book. But not to worry. Even if we run out of space, new blank pages will be added very soon. I do look forward to the day when all empty pages are filled with stories.
Alright, we got rewards. So this is for 3 stars. And I have to, in order to get all of the rewards... I'd have to have enough to do the higher difficulties. I just don't have enough characters to do the higher difficulties, which is sad. Because I had to get them all above level 60, it seems. Oh, there's more rewards here. Debut performance. This is just for doing the first 3. So this is just a free 300 for nothing. Okay. We take those. Let's get this extra dialogue from everybody. Ka-ching!
I used to believe that once I'd made up my mind to do something, I should act immediately and complete the work in the shortest time frame possible. But I found that my assistants rarely lasted more than 3 months on the job, and the constant turnover took a toll on our operational efficiency.
Yeah.
Eventually, of course, I came to realize that getting adequate rest actually improves productivity in the long term.
The only part of your personality I've never liked, Ka-ching, was the workaholicness, but I'm glad to see you're improving getting out of that. Amber!
What do you think we'll find if we go further in? I'm excited to see. I know, everyone needs to rest after the last battle, but I'm an outrider. I'm not used to standing around waiting.
They should have given you 3 vigor.
Make sure you don't forget to call me when you're ready to leave.
Cloran to Dialogue 2.
I think I'll read a little before the next battle begins. Please refrain from recommending something like a newspaper. I recognize that short-form articles may be a fitting choice, considering the limited amount of time at our disposal, but they're simply not to my taste.
Huh. I wonder why. For those who played the Claranda web event, I can understand why she doesn't like the news.
I do hope I'll get to read a story about a rebellious princess. You know, the type who sheds her long, cumbersome skirts and learns equestrianism, swordplay, perhaps even medicine. She'll live freely, take to the field to defeat evil personally, and defend the people and nation by her own hand.
I feel like you're projecting a little bit there, Kookie.
Huh. You know what? I might just write that story myself.
You do that. I'll be first in line to buy it. Alright. Thank you for your performance. Should you have any requests, I should do my utmost to fulfill them. I'd like to learn some thespian tricks. Okay, please follow me. Imaginarium Thedium Thespian Trove. The Thespian tricks available from Thespian Trove will reset along with each new season of Imaginarium Thedium. After exchanging for Thespian tricks, you can use them on the corresponding character's photo page. Oh, so we get new photo poses. Elegant Continence, Upbeat Encouragement, Ready for Battle, Solemn Continence, Leisure Time, Leisure Time. Yes, please. Alright. Done. Something for Noelle? We take that. We take those. Well, this was a very productive and, albeit, very short stream. We only barely hit past the hour mark, and I honestly thought this was going to be 30 minutes. I'm kind of glad that there was a little bit more substance here. Because if it was just going to be another, basically, Spiral Abyss, I probably would have gotten bored. This kept it interesting. The fact that the characters actually participate in it makes it feel like there's a story. This just has a lot more character and love behind it. I look forward to seeing how they improve the mode as future updates come along. And who knows, maybe they'll expand on the backstory of it. Who knows? Anyway, thank you everybody who stopped by. And if you want to be first informed when we go live next time, the way to do that would be to join the Discord. Links to which are on the About page here on Twitch. And when the VOD goes up on YouTube, which might take longer considering we had a few encoding problems, and the footage might be lost. So this might not ever make it to YouTube. Who knows? That's basically what I'm going to be spending the rest of the day trying to do. I'm going to try to salvage as much footage as I can and edit it together for the YouTube. Until next time, see you all. Bye-bye.